10th carry now for Elliott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. On second down and 4. Stafford into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got it. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Mixon trying to punch it in, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Here's a run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Joe Mixon, touchdown number 22 on the season, and the Giants add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Stafford. Crowder's got it over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Washington going to send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. DeAndre Hopkins, 78 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. This one caught by Crowder. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Second down and 5. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 109 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. This is Mixon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Looking to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now they run with Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Again, it's Mixon. Bulldozes past him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue. It's Madden NFL 22.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. On second down, there's the option going left. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
What's the deal, y'all?
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hole.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now back to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. They're going to look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
First carry for Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Chubb running right. Chubb will have the first down and much more. Touchdown, Detroit! Nick Chubb, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Nick Chubb, about as dynamic a runner as the NFL has to offer. He put his talents on full display there. That was some kind of run.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. And here comes a return from just deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Singletary. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He'll drop to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. That's caught once again by Gallup. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal of 41-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Hunter Nice-Swander on to punt now on 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And it'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. Taking a shot for Samuel.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Willis. Forced out to his left.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Willis. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Detroit.
But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Chubb.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Singletary. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Second and 9 now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Again, that's Hurst.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They run here with Singletary, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And this is back to an 8-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense trots. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off-play action. Willis. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Willis. Hard throw. Incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Singletary trying the left side, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. To throw on 2nd down. Willis. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. On 1st down, Willis. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw again. And right side, Henry's got it. A gain of 6 there on first.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's caught by OBJ. The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 3rd down, Willis. Flushed out right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the lead now 11, 24-13. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The screen pass here to Cohen. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 31-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin in the AFC. Miami heading north to take on Indianapolis. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the 2nd quarter. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Joe Burrow with 3 touchdown passes. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And their passing game has been the reason why they lead thus far. They've had great success moving the ball through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw. Willis.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line. And after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Willis. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Willis. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Come on, fellas.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
To throw on second down, Willis. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. A give. This is Chubb. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Looking to throw. Willis. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Deontay Johnson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's Gallup on the slant.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll drop to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game, because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Oh, man. Can't do that.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
On third down, Willis. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll drop to throw. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. Not much there, only a yard.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And he's got his man on the out route.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll bring up a second down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Hopkins' kick is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So yet another field goal to end a drive that has has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 6 yards left on second down. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Lions on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Back to throw. Willis.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. A gain of 6 there on first. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Room to run inside the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
2nd and 4. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Cohen. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't
do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
They'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They run it again with Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. All right, so let's look at these numbers. I don't want to read the tea leaves here too much, but maybe he's in his own head a little bit after that hot start and the cool-off.
Sometimes that happens, and this is where you get tested as a player in this league if you truly want to be an impact player or a star, because that's what they're going to face each and every game. Extra coverage, extra people. So now, do you fight through it? Do you find other ways? Or do you allow it to affect you to the point where you're no longer an impact on the game?
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. To throw here on first down.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw again. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a ball that could have gone either way winds up bouncing forward, and as a result, they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This has been a crazy one, hasn't it? I mean, this is the ultimate coin flip right here. Is that ball going to bounce over the crossbar or come ricocheting back? I think you have to call that luck.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Willis. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
And he is going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Sliding out of the pocket, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So now the Eagles down by 7. And time, a huge factor. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw.
Pass complete, Samuel.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Finding room to the 20. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead. Back in week.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Swift.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Lawrence will throw.
He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Bradley Chubb just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
If they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Bridgewater's throw there, hauled in by Claypool.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater.
Throw left side, taken in by Mims.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? This defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Here's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here's Lawrence.
Caught by Allen. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Lawrence.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Bridgewater on 1st down. He's got Smith here. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give. This is Montgomery. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Bridgewater now.
Completion here to Claypool.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And this is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now Bridgewater. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gould is able to put it through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
About
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 11. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now.
Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 39 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
From the gun, here's Swift.
A nice little juke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Chris Jones never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Rams Rams on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra look. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. Complete. Smith has it. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Bridgewater. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. He's got this one completed to Mims. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. On the left side, a catch by White. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Bridgewater. And down he goes. They sink him back right around the 41-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Now a throw here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run here with Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Lawrence caught by the tight end Ertz. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence. Finding Ertz again. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Oh, now it's stripped. He loses the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And the 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's gonna be caught. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Bridgewater on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Here's Bridgewater. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 27, Bridgewater.
Over the middle, caught by Mims.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing. Bridgewater.
Quick slant here to Smith.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. Robinson's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. Bridgewater now. He's got Smith here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Montgomery back to the ground. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. To throw is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Gold is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift.
Swift is hit and he coughs it up.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Gold with the extra point, and this is back to an 8-point game. Green to bring it back.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Running is Swift.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Lorenzo Carter on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now, Swift. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Lawrence. And Pascal's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Now a give right side Swift.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is going to be 49er football. The trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Man open is Robinson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, Bridgewater. It fights him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Here comes the Rams punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And taken right at the 35.
He almost outkicked the coverage. A 57-yard punt, 15 on the return.
And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. On 1st down. It's Montgomery. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Got a man. It's Mims.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 1st down, Bridgewater. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Bridgewater. Caught by Montgomery. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Bridgewater.
He's got this one completed to Mims. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Smith. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Chase Claypool.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Bridgewater will try and throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Cameron Sutton in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he fields it cleanly. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17.
Now a toss for Swift left side.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Now Lawrence.
Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Bridgewater to throw it. Going deep for Montgomery. He's got him in, complete. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there for the Niners. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Bridgewater now. He's got it. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Green to bring it back.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this off to Swift.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Allen's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
A 60-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. 2nd and 10.
Now Bridgewater. That is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's caught by Montgomery. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 20. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's Lawrence to throw.
And some strong running. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. nowadays an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. On third down, Lawrence. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for L.A.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Lawrence will throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen, his third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, no, it wasn't necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And the numbers show it, low involvement early. But since he's been involved, it's been a good thing for this offense.
Indeed it has, and when you're able to finally get him going, get him fully integrated into the offense, things feel a whole lot better for your team. It expands everything that they do trying to move the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. He's got Smith here. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. That is caught by Mims. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. Bridgewater to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Bridgewater. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. Less than 90 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater.
Pass complete to Robinson.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater shoves him aside.
This is Robinson.
Bridgewater's pass complete to Robinson.
On first and 10, Bridgewater.
He's got Claypool.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Bridgewater on first down.
Able to complete it to Montgomery. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those with third down coming up.
They'll throw again, Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. One last shot now for Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles,
they get that important 10th win to finish the regular season at 10.